And let's chant the opening prayer together. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunektu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Varitamastu Mahavidishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Sakonata Maharaj Ki Jai. Jagadambi Mata Ki Jai. Okay, let's begin with alternate nostril breathing. Please close the right nostril and exhale through the left. Relax the shoulders down your back. Bring the forefinger and thumb together on your left hand. Exhale through the left. Spine tall. Inhale left. Retain the breath. Focus on the point between the eyebrows and just above. Visualize a point of light there. Stop the thoughts. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain, focus on the third eye point. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Stop the thoughts. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Allow your hand at the end of the exhalation. Keep the eyes closed, your attention turned in. Let your breath settle. And please lower your chin to your chest, open your eyes. And we're going to meet on our back in Shavasana for a moment. Feet drop out a little more in hip distance apart. Arms turn up a little distance from the body, shoulders drop down. Relax the face, the muscles around the eyes, the hinge of the jaw. The shoulders relax. I'm aware of the gentle movement of your breath. And let your breath be naturally, effortlessly arising. You feel yourself letting go into the end of the exhalation. Not pushing the breath out, just relaxing into it. Be aware of your palms softly open. The fingers may be gently curled up. In the gesture of release, surrender, and openness. And as we rest here a while longer, just reflect a moment and, well, first of all, perhaps get a sense of tensions, any effects of your week so far, leaving your body. And also those subtler tensions dissolving. Releasing perhaps down into the ground, deep into the earth. Reflect on anything you've been struggling with lately, or habitually seem to struggle with in terms of a mental pattern, tendencies. Perhaps before we start our asana practice, inquire into whether you would like to set the intention to surrender those tendencies now. And seal and are forced to that surrender through today's practice. Driving yourself, perhaps, pushing through your own boundaries, stepping on them. How do you hurt yourself through these tendencies? You feel your exhale supporting a surrendering, supporting your intention to surrender these tendencies. And also a letting go more into that which does work for you. That which is nourishing and supporting you. Let go into an intention to nurture more of this in your life, in your choices. And perhaps we can all make a resolve to allow today's practice to seal in that intention also. We surrender a little more today into that which supports us. And we surrender up any particular ways in which we tend to hurt ourselves by holding on to habits and tendencies. Now let's bring the feet together. And take a stretch, reach the arms overhead. And exhaling, release and roll onto your right side. And please come over onto the all fours position. So today we're not so much going to work with Sthanavriti specifically or 1-to-2 ratio breath specifically. We want to be surrendering into our natural breath pattern as we move. Come to extended child's pose. Arms extending out in front of you. Feel your breath. And keep letting go into the end of your exhale. This forward folding shape supports it. Your breath is a little more activated now, naturally so, through the activation of your arms and your back. Just inhale. Good. Exhale, sit back. Smooth movement through your breath. See if you can slow the movement down. Inhale brings you up. Let the breath initiate the movement. Exhale takes you back. 3 more. Letting go into the exhale. Feel your body let go into the end of the exhale as it sits back. 2. 1. Inhale, come on. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep the knees soft initially. Roll them across the base of the fingers. You might like to check your middle finger is exactly perpendicular. Push the mat forward and down. Feel your arms lengthen. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch your collarbones forward. And then lift your hips a little more. Chest towards the thighs on your exhales. Please look forward. Step up to the front of your mat. And lengthen the chest forward. Good. And exhale and fold. Smooth movement through your breath. Please inhale, stretch the chest forward. Staying on fingertips. Exhale, fold. 3 more. You can keep some flexion in the knees so you get that length through the front body. Even flexion in the knees while you fold so you get the depth of the forward fold. 2. And a sense of surrender is at the end of the exhale. 1. And please stay in the fold. Go into the end of your exhale. Jaw is relaxed. Good. Please sit down a little more. Bring the arms out alongside the ears. Inhale, lean back. Come up to vertical. Good. Exhale. Fold. Bring the hands to the floor underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift onto fingertips. Maybe you start to lift the tailbone also now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up through chair pose. Exhale. Your natural exhale. Finish the movement at the end of it. Maybe you pause a moment at the end of your exhale. Inhale onto fingertips. Lift the tailbone. Stretch the torso forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up through chair pose. Let's do 2 more. Now let your breath initiate each movement. Stay with that pause at the end of your exhale. Let your inhale arise out of it. And surrender into the pause at the end of your exhale. Inhale, come up through chair. Last one. Hold. Now this time please step back to downward facing dog. And inhale onto all fours. And please exhale, sit back on your heels. Inhale, lift your forehead, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on to hands and knees. Exhale, down facing dog. Look forward. Inhale, step up to the front of your mat, feet parallel. Stretch the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up through chair. Exhale, fold forward. Through chair. Great. Inhale, lift onto your fingertips. Stretch the chest forward. Lift the tailbone. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Let the breath lead you. Inhale begins, movement follows, hands and knees. Exhale takes you back. So let go into the end of your exhale. Lift the forehead, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, at the top of your downward dog posture. And at the end of your exhale. Inhale, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale through chair. Exhale. Now let go into the end of your exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, all fours, hands and knees. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift forehead, lift chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward. Stretch the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Palms to the floor. Lift into the armpits, side of the heel of your hands. Collarbones towards the floor, crown of the head to the floor, tailbone lifts. Lift the chest, align ears and arms, drop the hips. Inhale, lean back to come up through chair. One more. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step forward. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up through chair. Exhale, the arms down. Be in Tadasana a moment. Be with the natural rhythm of your breath right now. And feel the feet broadening. Feet lengthening back into the heels. Four corners of your feet pressed down. Hip bones lift a fraction, tailbone drops. Rib cage lifts, shoulder blades drop down your back. You're lengthening down through the lines of the arms into the fingertips without building tension. Lifting the base of the skull, softening around the eyes, soften the jaw. Stay here with your breath, perhaps with quite an exhale focus after that practice. Without conceptualizing it at all, can you get that subtle sense of surrender, letting go into the flow of what's working for you, surrendering up to existence where you're having to struggle and perhaps fight against the flow. Great, let's bring hands to hips and please step your feet wide to your left. Feet parallel. About 3 feet apart so the ankles are under your wrists. Bring the hands to the back of the thighs. You can keep a little flexion again in the knees. Tuck the chin, stretch the chest forward as you come down into a forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Now let go right into the end of your exhale. Pause at the end of the posture and the end of the breath. 3 more. Feel as if the inhale carries you up. There's that kind of gesture with the body of bowing to what is, surrendering to what is in a forward fold. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 1. And stay in the posture. Feel a subtle filling of the upper back torso on your inhales. And maybe a fraction more surrender, effortlessly so, into the posture as you let go into the end of the exhale. And can you make it a let go into the end of the breath rather than a pushing the breath out? Good, please release the hands, come onto the fingertips underneath the shoulders, stretch your chest forward, heel toe the feet in about 1/3 of the way, hands to hips, knees soft, tuck the chin, inhale, lean back, smooth movement through your breath, turn the right foot towards the front edge of your mat, heels are aligned heel to heel, back foot is just toes are turned off the center line. Right hand in the small of your back. Externally rotate the right shoulder. Bring the left arm up, inhaling. Activate the feet for stability in the joints. Little flexion in the front knee. Exhale, come forward. Allow the exhale to finish itself. Inhale begins in its own time to bring you up. 4 more. Kick back the right hip back. Last one. Release the right hand to the floor. Come onto your fingertips. Take the right hip back. Stretch the chest forward. Fold over the leg. Forehead towards the knee. We're feeling the breath in the upper back torso. Front body stays long. And there, forward fold. Again, we're in that sense of surrendering, bowing to what is. Letting go of what's not needed, supportive. Good. Please step back. Now we're facing go. Breathe here. Left foot forward. Come up to standing. Align the feet. Heel to heel on the center line. Broaden across the base of the toes. Left hand into the small of your back. Externally rotate the left shoulder so you bring your right rib cage forward. Stretch base of big toes to little toes. Keep a little flexion in the front knee. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 1. Both hands to the floor. Let's come onto fingertips a moment. Or you can be on your bricks even. Push the outer edge of the left hip back. Stretch the chest forward. Back leg is strong. Feet are broadening. Exhale, fold over the leg.
Sure. I'll keep you up to speed on Duolingo.
And good. Please inhale, lift onto your fingertips. Step back leg forward. Can you take hold of the big toes with the index finger, middle finger? Inhale, lift away from the legs. Exhale, fold. You're letting go right into the end of your exhale. Good. And then release the hands. Bend the knees. Hands to hips, tuck the chin. Inhale, lean back, come up to standing. It's great. And step the feet wide, facing the long edge of your mat. And slide the hands down the back of the legs. Take hold of the ankles, lift away from the legs. Good. And then bring the hands again underneath the shoulders. Stretch the chest forward. You soften the right knee. And walk the hands a moment over to the right ankle. Take hold here and draw the chest, exhaling, towards the right thigh. Then please release the right hand. Bring the right hand straight out in front of you. You can even be on fingertips. And stretch the chest forward. And exhale and rotate to look through your right armpit. Release the left hand, both hands forward. Lift onto fingertips. Walk the hands over to the left ankle. Fold. Over the left leg. And then the left hand straight forward in front of your shoulder. Stretch the chest forward, feel the right side of your back flatten out. And then rotate to look up through your left armpit. And let go of any control of the breath. We're relaxing into the exhale. Good. Please release the right hand. Arms waist out in front of you like a wide-legged downward facing dog. Stretch the chest forward. Feet remain parallel. Good. And then please walk the hands in. Heel toe the feet in a little. Drop the hips, hands to hips. Inhaling back. Come up to vertical. It's great. Check that alignment of your feet. Can you take the feet so they're underneath the wrists as you bring the hands parallel? And then turn the right foot towards the front edge of your mat. Left heel spins out, left toes turn in. Let's turn the palms up. Exhale, bend that front knee. Warrior two. Feel with each exhale, it's like there's a surrender of your pelvis to gravity. And we'll let go into the end of each out breath again. Good. Please lengthen the legs. Hands to hips as we switch the feet angles. Stay aligned heel to heel. Bring the arms parallel, turn the palms up. Exhale, we're bending the left knee. We're keeping the knee aligned over the ankle. Rolling the front of the right thigh in, rotating the left side of the belly to the right. Look gently across your left hand. Giving the weight of the pelvis up to gravity with each exhale. Good. Please lengthen the legs. Hands to hips, feet parallel. Turn the right foot towards the front of your mat. Let's step back into downward facing dog. Now please inhale, come onto hands and knees. Exhale, sit back on the heels. And then please come to rest on your back. Knees bent, feet flat. Pause a moment, turn the palms up, let the back drop into the floor. And then let's push down through the feet, turning the palms down alongside you. Inhale, lift the back off the mat. Exhale, come down. Let the back be on the mat at the end of your exhale. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale brings you down. At the end of your exhale, pause a moment, feel your back drop heavily down. 3 more. All 4 corners of your feet stay on the floor. The last one. As your next inhale begins, lift again. Stay here. Interlock the fingers underneath you. Feel your lengthening through the front body, from the pubic bone to the base of the throat. So get a sense of lengthening from the tailbone right up through to the top of your spine. Breath is free and even. Please release the hands, roll down. Let your back drop into the floor. Lengthen the legs out, rest in Shavasana. Let the breath settle on its own accord. We're not consciously shaping the breath at all today. Letting its own intelligence assert itself. But we are giving the exhale all the space it needs. Including that space at the end of the exhale. Good. Please bend the knees. Bring the knees into your chest. Arms down alongside you. And just check you have space behind you to take the feet to the back or behind your head. Let's lift the hips off the mat. Bring the hands to the back, support the back. Then you get your hands to the back of your rib cage, palms flat, and then bring the legs up. Lift the balls of your feet up. Feel the inner thighs engaged. Face is relaxed. Once you're set up, please close the eyes. Let yourself be drawn into your breath. And into that naturally arising space at the end of your breath. Good. With control, please lower the feet down behind your head. Tuck the toes under once your feet reach the floor. Or just keep the back of the legs, the knees lifting, so the back of the legs is long, even if your feet are not to the floor. Just take the feet wide apart. Keep lifting the inner knees towards the ceiling. If your feet are down, just bring the arms into an upward pointing prayer position. Lift the tailbone a little more. Push the heels away from you. Good. Okay, if the feet are to the floor, you can maybe bring the arms to the floor behind your head. Otherwise, keep supporting your back. This will bring the legs together. So inhale with control. We're going to bring the legs straight up. You can bring the arms alongside the thighs or take the hands to your back. Now let's all bring hands to the back. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the palms to the mat to roll down. Good. Land with the feet flat. Bring the inner knees against each other. Turn the palms up in Shavasana. Let your back drop down into the floor. And please, let's come to lie on the belly. Keep the legs together. Top of the feet pressed down. back of the hands are going to rest in the small of your back. Inner line of the legs press in towards each other. Forehead to the mat. Can you lift the forehead, the chest, and only ever so slightly lift the chin, just so you begin to feel a little subtle sense of that natural curvature in the neck. And then inhale and lift both legs. And then release the arms alongside their hips. Good, and release down. Bring the hands under the shoulders, with the top of the toes, and inhale, come up onto all fours. And then please extend the legs out in front of you. You can lift the hips a little if you like. So perhaps this very simple, very familiar posture could be the peak teacher in our practice today, this practice of surrender, letting go into the exhale, letting go into the space at the end of the exhale. Please bring the arms up. It's difficult for you to keep the body long, front body long in forward fold. We can all try it actually. Let's come forward with the arms in the upside down goalpost shape, as far as you can go, keeping the collarbones lifted. And then pause there and inhale and lengthen a little more. Exhale. Next inhale, shoot the arms out alongside the ears, reaching forward with the collarbones. And then exhale, take hold of the feet or the ankles or the legs. Pull back strongly away from the legs. With your inhale, lifting the collarbones, lifting the chest, feeling really lengthening out of your lower back. And then please exhale and surrender over the legs. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the collarbones lifting towards the top of the feet, but we're not reaching with the chin. Relax the jaw. And then maybe release the hands alongside the legs, palms down. Arms can stay long to support that. So you lengthen back from the hands into the armpit and the collarbones stay lifted. But then within this lengthening and these activations, we're going to practice that surrender into the end of the exhale. Breath is naturally arising. And then can you turn the palms up? Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. In this gesture of openness, surrender, bowing to what is, surrendering into that which is working for us in all our endeavors. Offering up, surrendering up that which is not working for us, not supporting equilibrium, harmony, health, balance in body and mind. In our spirit. Let it go and let go into the end of the exhale. Feel your body surrender, moving millimeter by millimeter. Please walk the hands in. Sit upright, Dandasana. Relax the shoulder blades down your back. Press the back of the legs down. Inner thighs roll down. That's great. And let's come to rest on the back, please, in Shavasana. So feel the whole body dropping quite naturally, effortlessly into the floor. Relaxing tension in the muscles of the face. Feel any lingering tensions that are a consequence of the practice in the musculature, also dissolving down into the ground. Perhaps feel yourself light, free, unburdened. Ready to surrender into the flow of this existence and all the forces that want to work for you. Let go into that. Please take a good breath in. Bring your feet together. Let's do a stretch. Stretch arms and legs away from each other. Please bring yourself up to a seated position. Close the eyes. Find that deep stillness of Shavasana. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand on top. And let's lower the chin to the chest so our gaze is turned towards the space inside. Maybe we can close today's practice with a request, with an asking. And ask this home of our inner teacher, home of the self, in the space of the heart, cave of the heart, to carry you in the best direction, to carry you in your surrender. You ask existence to show you its most loving wish for you. And to let go, which way would it carry you? Ask that to be revealed to you. And we just keep connecting with this space inside and we keep listening. So that our discernment grows, our awakening grows, and our wisdom and knowing what to surrender into more of, and what to let go. And when to let go. Let's close with the affirmation of the heart. With great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher, namaste. With great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher, namaste. With great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher, namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace.